Here is a question most people get completely wrong. Is it smarter to rent or buy a home? Most people will tell you renting is throwing money away. But what if that is not actually true? What if the real answer is hiding inside a number most people have never heard of? That number is 8.71%. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to use it to make one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. Here is how most people think about renting versus buying. Renting means your money disappears into your landlord's pocket every month. Buying means you are building equity and growing wealth. End of story. Buy the house. But that thinking skips over something critical. When you own a home, your true cost is not just your mortgage payment. There are hidden costs bleeding out of your wallet every single month that most people never account for. And once you see them, you cannot unsee them. There are three of them: property taxes, maintenance costs, and the cost of your capital. Let us break all three down. First, property taxes. In the United States, the average property tax rate is 1.11% of your home's value every year. On a $500,000 home, that is $5,500 a year walking out the door. Money you will never see again. Second, maintenance costs. Experts recommend setting aside 1 to 2% of your home's value every year just for repairs and upkeep. Roof, HVAC, plumbing. Things break. On that same $500,000 home, that is another $5,000 a year minimum. So before we even touch the mortgage, we are already at $10,500 a year in costs that simply vanish. Third, and this is the one nobody talks about, the cost of your capital. Here is what that means in plain English. To buy a $500,000 home, you need a $100,000 down payment. The moment that money goes into the house, it stops working for you anywhere else. The S&P 500 has returned an average of 7% per year over the last 30 years, adjusted for inflation. Residential real estate has returned about 2%. That is a 5% gap. So that $100,000 down payment has an opportunity cost of roughly $5,000 a year, money you could have been making in the market. Then add the cost of interest on your loan. On a $400,000 mortgage at today's rates, that is roughly $28,000 a year in interest alone. Add it all together. Opportunity cost plus interest equals $33,000 a year. As a percentage of the home's value, that is 6.6%. Now add your property taxes and maintenance. 1.11 plus 1 plus 6.6 equals 8.71%. That is the real annual cost of owning a home. Here is how you use it. Take any home price, multiply it by 8.71%, divide by 12. That is your true monthly cost of ownership. On a $400,000 home, that math looks like this. $400,000 times 8.71% equals $34,840 per year. Divide by 12 and your true monthly cost of ownership is $2,903. Now ask yourself one question. Can I rent a comparable home in this area for less than $2,903 a month? If yes, renting may actually be the smarter financial move right now. If no, buying starts to make more sense. That is it. One formula, one comparison, one clear answer. Now before you go cancel your house hunt, here is what the math does not capture. Owning a home forces you to save. Every mortgage payment builds equity. For people who struggle to invest consistently, that discipline has real value. Owning a home gives you stability. A landlord cannot raise your rent or sell the property from under you. Your payment stays fixed while inflation makes it cheaper in real terms over time. And owning a home gives you an asset. At the end of 30 years, a renter has receipts. A homeowner has a property that may have tripled in value. The math matters, but so does your life. If you are staying somewhere for less than 5 years, rent. The numbers almost never work out in favor of buying short term. If you are planting roots for a decade or more, buying starts to look a lot more powerful. Run your own numbers using the 8.71 rule. Factor in your city, your tax rate, your down payment, your alternatives. Because the best financial decision is not the one someone else made, it is the one that actually fits your life. If this video helped you understand the real cost of buying a home, give it a like. It genuinely helps the channel grow and allows us to help more people. Subscribe to Money Logic for more videos on personal finance, investing, and building real wealth. And drop a comment below. Are you team rent or team buy right now, and why? Until next time, stay disciplined, keep building.